Howdy everybody. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday, safe, happy weekend. My name is Jeff and this is going to be my first ever attempt at posting a YouTube video. Uh, so if it looks a little bit amateur, that's just because it is an amateur video. And so please forgive any mistakes that I might make. But wanted to kind of introduce myself to the YouTube model building community. I'm kind of sort of a newcomer to the hobby. Um, my dad got me started building model cars back when I was a kid, and then I've kind of been on again and off again throughout the years, and I'll put it down for a little while and pick it back up for a little while. And here recently, both of my sons have become interested in the hobby, and so that kind of re-sparked my interest. And then I found the YouTube community, and I have to say that it's been a huge encouragement to me. Gotten lots of good ideas, a lot of good inspiration, and I just want to say how much I appreciate all of you. I could go into specific names, but I won't right now because there's so many, and I'd be afraid I'd miss somebody. But just please know that you've all been a huge help to me, just watching your videos and learning, and so hopefully it'll help me get better, and maybe on down the line I can help some other folks in the hobby like you've helped me. So anyway, that's enough about me. I will get into what I thought I would do in this first video is just show you a build that I recently finished. It's the first one I started since I picked the hobby back up. It's not the first one I finished, but it's the first one I started, and so I thought I'd just show it to you and let you see the goods and the bads. So if you'll give me a minute to get the camera flipped around, we'll take a look at what we've got. Be right back. Okay, so the first model that I started with when I got back into this great hobby is the Revell Foose 65 Chevy Impala. And I have to say this is a great kit. I've done a couple of the Foose kits now, and I have to say that they just did a great job with these kits, and so there's kind of there's the box, and of course there's the some of the side art there of what the kit can look like. And of course, this being my first attempt back at doing this again, what's on the box is gonna look nothing like the finished product. But anyway, that's the kit we started with, and so let me just go ahead and bring out and show you what we wound up with. And so here we are, and I'm going to have to adjust our camera just a little bit here. There we go. And so you can see that chose to go with blue here. Most of the painting on this kit, this model I did was with just rattle can paints. The blue undercolor is the Testors Arctic Blue. It's got very, very tiny metal flakes in it, and then I went over that with the Testors Transparent Blue. And the lighter blue that you see there is actually the Testors, the little bottle Testors Turquoise, and I did thin that down and run it through my airbrush, and so there you see. And then the chrome accents, which are not really chrome, they're copper colored. Those are done with just I believe it's either Krylon or Rust-Oleum, just they're metallic copper. I really wanted to do something a little different besides just the chrome, and so I kind of fell in love with this copper color, and I got a little happy with it, but that's okay. And actually the trim, the trim around the windows and so forth, I did with a copper paint marker or paint pen, and so that's not spray. That's and as you can see in the back here, I did some exhaust tips and painted those in copper as well, and that's just some aluminum tubing that I bought at Hobby Lobby, and just cut it and painted it, put it on the end for some chrome color or some copper colored exhaust tips, and then around the tail lights as well, I did a little bit of the copper pen. And I don't know, let me pull it in a little closer here. You can see in the back there, I did some little scratch built speakers on the back deck. Not the best looking thing in the world, but it works for me. For a first time, it didn't turn out too bad. And so let me kind of spin this around a little bit more, and maybe you can see a little bit of the interior. You can do, I did see that I did the interior mostly in white. Did do a little bit of bare metal foil around some of the tops of the seats and some of the accents on the door panels and so forth. So and then the patterning on the seats, that's just another product that I've kind of fallen in love with, and that is just washi tape. Just cut the washi tape to fit and put it on there, and then sprayed over it with some clear coat to hold it down, and it worked pretty well. I thought the seats turned out pretty nice. Spin it around here a little bit more. You can see there in the back a little bit more of the bare metal foil accents. Not going to get probably a very good look at the dashboard and the steering wheel, just because of the light and so forth. But anyway, as I said, there's a few little boogers in there, that things that kind of tripped me up and don't look as good as they probably could. But you know, for a first time back, after not having built a model in probably, I don't know, 15 years, I think it didn't turn out too bad. You can see the decals there, and they turned out fairly nice, I thought. Now you'll notice that I'm not lifting up the hood, and that's one of the sticking points, so to speak, with this, for me, with this model anyway. It's not the model's fault, it's mine. The hood was not, didn't fit exactly. I didn't fit it up properly before I painted it and everything, and then once I got everything painted, the hood fits very, very tightly, and it's a murder to get on and off and then try to get it all lined back up and everything. So we're not going to be taking the hood off today, but I can give you maybe just a look at the undercarriage here. Flip it over a little bit. You can see that I did make an attempt at wiring the spark plugs and so forth, and again, not exactly to scale, but not bad. It was a learning experience, not bad for a first time maybe. And you'll see that I left a little bit of the underside unpainted. I just wasn't paying attention there, so it still shows the white plastic. There's the mufflers and the rear part of it, and then of course my tailpipes there. So anyway, again, not too bad a try, first try, I guess. But again, all of the videos and so forth, I've learned so much, and you know, my next models, I hope to do better. It's just a constant learning experience. And so anyway, I guess we'll sign it off here. And for my next video, I'll try to put up another video later of another Foose model that I recently finished. It was my second one. Actually, the first one I finished, the second one I started. And so we'll load that video up here pretty soon. Anyway, hope to post more videos to come, and just looking forward to seeing more videos from all of the great model builders out there. This is Jeff signing off for now. Y'all take care. Have a great weekend. Bye.